Tonight, the people of Beirut are reeling from a massive and deadly explosion in the city's port area. It looked apocalyptic and it unleashed a wave of destruction. The Lebanese government says the death toll is at least 78. That is expected to rise. The number of injured, 4,000 and climbing. The impact was felt 200 kilometers away and registered the same as a 3.3 magnitude earthquake. This in a country already in an economic crisis, made worse by COVID-19 and the stress of political unrest. Now the air itself may be dangerous to breathe because of the chemical compound that was ignited. So a terrifying place to be right now. Renee Filipponi begins our coverage with what happened and what we know about why. It all started like this.
In videos posted online, a huge fire can be seen burning in the port. Then, a large explosion. A massive mushroom-like cloud and a shockwave, causing a powerful blast. Balconies were blown off buildings. Glass shattered everywhere. "I don't know what happened," said this man who was fishing at the time. "I heard there was a fire. I turned to head home and heard something explode." Across the city, witnesses, including this Canadian visiting Beirut, said they have never felt anything like it.
It felt like an out-of-body experience because you almost felt death. You were thrown and you couldn't, you were almost like breathless. It was like a breathless, horrible experience.
Rescue teams continue to search for people trapped in the rubble. Officials are blaming the blast on highly explosive material stored in the port. 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate, seized 6 years ago and stored there since. The Prime Minister says that's unacceptable. "I promise you this crisis will not go unpunished," he says, and called the explosion a catastrophe. Lebanon has long known the terror of explosions. Today's events were triggering for some, taking them back to the 2005 car bombing assassination of former Prime Minister Rafik Hariri. A verdict for that killing is expected Friday. Now today's disaster compounds the misery in Lebanon, where life was already a struggle, with the country facing economic collapse made worse by COVID-19.
People are really reeling and hurting. So when this happened, I couldn't imagine, what else this country could go through that's even worse than the situation now.
Tonight, hospitals are overwhelmed. Some are turning patients away as the search for victims continues into the night. Tomorrow, the grief will be marked with the first of 2 national days of mourning.